Hey, so what's this? I don't usually record stuff offline, right? Well, this morning I was feeling like I really wanted to finish Ninja Gaiden, and I did some testing offline, and literally like my second attempt, I got Whirlwind Slash to Jaquiel, and I fucked the shit out of him. Like, not even close, dead in seconds. And I did that in like literally less than 10 minutes. So I just figured I'd get this done real quick. I was just fucking really tired and exhausted, and just was really getting sick of this game's bullshit yesterday. So like, fuck it. The reason I'm not streaming this is I literally don't think it'll take more than 20 minutes, and I don't want to have to pivot games. I want to do this, and then you know, if I do something else, I'll set that up. But yeah, it just didn't feel worth going live for. It's like a whole thing. You have to fucking have a game lined up and ready to go so you can switch quickly. And like, I'm not sure. Like, I just want to get this done while I'm awake and fresh and not tired. Get it out of the way. I can say I beat Ninja Gaiden and never have to do this again. I was a little harsh on the game yesterday. I mean, there's still a lot of positives of this game. I think overall, though, with the feeling that this game isn't great, it's still very real. It's mostly the wall jumping controls, and I do think infinitely spamming enemies is very hard to make fun. I said never yesterday. I don't know if I stand by that. Like, you know, I think the start of this game is fun. I really like Wing of Medulla. That's a game that has infinitely spawning enemies. I think it's a decent way to prioritize you to move quickly. It's kind of hard to do that otherwise. It lights a fire under your ass. Like nothing else can. But it has to be done really well, or it just winds up feeling very cheap. Unfortunately, oh my god, first try without shuriken. Unfortunately, in this game, it falls solidly under that it feels cheap camp for me a lot of times. It's like when you're in the wrong spot and birds just spawn as soon as you kill them, like with not a moment's delay. Like if you kill an enemy and you have like 3 seconds before it respawns, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh god. I'm not gonna die to this room. I fucking refuse. Okay, see, we're already back here. That's why I didn't want to go live with this. Even if I die to the 3rd phase and have to redo this, this has been literally like 3 minutes to get back here. So like, there's no point. Just gonna throw this on YouTube. Oh yeah, sorry, that was me. I forgot to turn on streamer mode because I'm not streaming. Can't believe I actually got DM'd in the fucking like 15 minutes this will take. But yeah, this is the key. Whirlwind Slash is just... it's like holy water for death in stage 5 of Castlevania. You just need to get it at the beginning, keep it all the way. I do think the Whirlwind Slash is way more annoying to preserve though. I fully stand by it's a ridiculous ask to make you keep a sub-weapon in a game this fast-paced. Like having to think about every candelabra. Yesterday I was just straight up too tired. This would have taken me hours to achieve yesterday. I was just mentally cooked. Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, it's definitely not worth even getting to Jaquiel, because I might have to go back to 6-1 again. Let me throw my shit in streamer mode real quick. Oh, right. I plan to do something today. Oh shit, okay. Oh, now I really need to hurry. Because I committed to plans around this time. Actually, I'm just gonna say I pass. Hold up. I can't believe this wound up coming up. My bad. I'm not used to recording stuff, so like... I'm not used to having to like free up distractions and get a proper environment. I guess it's similar to streaming, but I really just want to knock this out in like 15 minutes. That's the dream anyway. Fucking hell. You really won't know until you play it. If you've never played this game, the wall jumps feel horribly awkward. It's really hard to describe. There are some definite benefits to having whirlwind slash in this stage, I'll say. Oh, that was ammo. We don't need ammo. We literally need one whirlwind slash. I'd like two in case I fuck up. You know, stakes are high and all that. But we don't need that much. This is way better than my attempt I got in practice. Okay, so this is the danger zone. All of these on the wall are items. That's not great health, but we'll be fine. Seriously. That's what I mean. We are probably gonna die against the third phase, but, you know, we'll live. I might even need whirlwind slash again. Not watching that seizure cutscene again. Oh yeah, we're getting worked by the shrimp. Oh, fuck. Back to... Yep, back here. That only took 7.5 minutes though, so like... Whatever, man. I was just so tired yesterday. I was so sick of this shit. Learning 6-2 really took the wind out of me. Mouse stage also took a fair bit out of me, especially just having to beat it so many times in order to prove I was... I don't know, it's just that... It's an insane ask to think, like, first time you ever see a boss, that you just need to say, fuck it, and start damage boosting. I would have never came up with that first, second, or third, or fourth try. That is like some last-ditch effort shit. Like, maybe when I was younger I would have came up with that, but these days I actually try and learn bosses and see what the devs wanted you to do. I think that's cool. So, like, it's kind of counter to, like, what I like and how I like to play games, what they asked me to do there. Which sucks because, like, I get what they were going for. They wanted it, like, it's very in character for this game. It's very cinematic. Like, I'm just resetting my lives. You know, it's supposed to be like this last-ditch duel to the death. Nobody makes it unharmed. Like, you barely scrape out by the skin of your teeth. You can do cool cinematic boss... Like, at that point, just make a hard boss, though. Right? I feel like forcing a 2 damage boost for that is silly. You could have just given him... Like, if his lightning was at all dodgeable... Fucking hell. It was just, like, hard to dodge. That's one thing. Like, I'm down for that. I just think it's a little cheesy, literally being like, undodgeable attack. Whatever, though. Point is, it's a real perfect storm, this game, to make you as fucking exhausted as possible if you're trying to one-shot it. Like from never having gone far to beating it. Fuck, man, I just didn't have mojo. I really hope Whirlwind Slash works on the big xenomorph looking fella. Otherwise it would be... like, if I'm here for like an hour, I should have just streamed it, right? So I'm making a bit of a gamble here. This game I was talking about a bit yesterday in VC, because some of my pals were deciding to play this game for some reason after watching me have a pretty rough time with it. It feels very much Kaizo-y in a lot of respects. You have to move fast, and you get like split-second times to make very... or not very in this game's case compared to Kaizo, but it's still the same thing of you get like fractions of a second to make a pretty precise input or you're dead. It's high stakes, it's fast. I suppose in some ways that's exciting. I think just the problem is the way they do it isn't as interesting as the Kaizo usually. Kaizo has a lot of love and thought and care into it. This game has a lot of enemy spawners put into it. Shit, this is really bad. Okay. Getting way better at that room for how nasty it is. Probably gonna die here, but that's okay. Don't need to live. I really hope we can... if Spin Slash doesn't work against the Worm Man, the Contra final boss looking man, I'm gonna be worried. He's not that hard, but... I've seen the speedrun. I know you can sword cancel the shit out of him. I'm not very good at sword cancel. Especially the fact that I took a day-long break. Not great. Fucking hell. Okay, we're resetting. No point. I love how I like can't even drop onto this guy easily. Just with the weight. The fact that you just stick to walls even if you're holding neutral is this game's biggest flaw. Just wall jumping is cool, it's a fun part of the game, it's also a big fucking burden. I don't need to refresh my lives because we're hoping to one-shot this stage. I'm already losing my mojo a bit having done this once, or now twice. You'd think practice would help, but you lose like the tension of like, holy shit, I'm really trying to get this. And you get into the mental burden territory of like, well, if I fuck up again, I'll have to do this a fucking third time today, you know. That's fine. That's less fine. That's even less fine. I hate how hard it is to die sometimes. I'm glad most of these enemies, don't do that much damage, but when you get in a situation where you're trying to die, which, I mean, that's part of the structure of this kind of game. When you make a game where you get levels where you need to make the perfect run, dying is a part of it. I don't know, this is a weird thing, but maybe there could be a couple more pits. It's annoying when you're in a period with no pits near the beginning, and You just need to reset your health or lives or whatever. Reset the attempt in some way. That's really good. Good on health so far. Almost fucked that up really bad. Fucking up really bad, yep. Jesus fucking Christ, man. One mistake snowballs so hard. I guess that's the other difference from Kaizo, or one of, is that you can make mistakes in this game. It just isn't great. I'm less, since I don't, I want better health than this for the Shakyo. But we're gonna see how, we're gonna evaluate. I'm gonna at least get to him. Let me see how my health's looking. It sucks because, like, you can't jump forward. This section would be so easy if you could jump forward and spin attack the whole way through. But, okay, this is really good enough. Ah, shit, this isn't good. That's really not good, wow. Oh, so... what to do about this? What to do? I can try again, and I had pretty good health. I had pretty shit ammo because I was using it to get to the boss room with a lot of health. I was really hoping that each spin slash would just like immediately break off one of its body parts. I guess if you didn't get that aspect of the boss fight, you gotta break off its head, then its tail, and then you hit the core it's on. I think it's still the play. I think... see, part of the problem is I was trying to sword cancel to preserve spin slash ammo. And I don't know if that was a play. This room is so fucked if you don't have ammo. They really just want you to have the spin slash they give you there. I don't think they really designed the room otherwise, and it sucks because you get spin slash in the previous room too. So like, if you're using jump slashes, like at all, you're gonna use up most of your ammo, right? It feels very hard to get the 6-1 and then do this room, even if you have the health for it, just because preserving your ammo with spin slash is very hard, especially when they ask you to do so many jump slashes here. It's very hard. Are you fucking kidding, man? Yeah, they just ask you to jump slash a lot, and it's very hard, even if you know it's a thing. I don't know if they ever tell you in the manual that you can opt not to use your spin slash. But even if you figure it out, even if... I don't even know if it's fucking intentional, man. But yeah, it's just rough to keep the ammo. I don't really like the forced spin slash sections. They're few and far between, but it's a little bit of a bummer. They made... I don't know. I don't like bosses that... I mean, I know every boss in this game can be beat without sub-weapons. I don't like when it feels like the casual experience requires them. Because, like, yes, you can kill Shakyo and the worm without sub-weapons. I've only seen it done with sword cancels and speedruns. I don't know how viable it is otherwise. I actually liked the first final boss. Like, Ryu's dad in the armor, and you have to like just slash the thing. You like kite him around. That was fine. These last ones though feel like they're just so fucking oppressive. You just need to use like cheesy damage strats in order to dream of killing them. More perfect run bullshit. That's really annoying. I may make the save state just so... I mean, it doesn't take that long, does it? To just reset lives. Oh my god, that's such tight timing on that. Really gotta time all your slashes super well. I need to get my head back into the game. Gotta start thinking very intentionally about candelabras. As stupid as that is. Even if it means we take damage, damage is far preferable to losing the best item in the game. That fucking guy, man, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for me, actually. It's not even worth trying if the fire shit's good against the worm. It's not gonna be. I only have so much to say, you know, I mean, it's not even my first time I've been grinding out this perfect run. I at least cooked Shakyo. I hope that's not all I get out of this revisit. I'm sure it won't be. Thank God. Okay, this last stage actually is pretty good. I quite like this last stage compared to the fucking clunky ass wall jumps. Compared to other stages, quite like it. Like compared to 6-2, this feels like a treat. It feels much more feasible to try and grind out a really good run. And like, I'm starting to get good at 6-2, but just because that's what the stage demands. Okay, here we go. I'm mad we had to use one, but this is still pretty good. Oh, that is pretty good. Oh shit! Here we are! Oh shit! That's all it took. Cool. Now nobody can say I can't beat Ninja Gaiden. I can't beat Ninja Gaiden. That was what, 26 minutes? Is that what my recorder says? It didn't take long. I just needed fresh hands. They just wear the fuck out of you down. But no save states even. I didn't like save state. I took the L. I went back to 6-1. I didn't learn anything from save stating Jockey a little bit because literally there's only one answer, and that's keep spin slash. They made a boss where you need to keep the sub weapon. You can't tell me that's not intentional. They put it on like so early in the stage. They knew what they were doing. They knew as fuck what they were doing. It's not as like subtle. This is 100% what they wanted you to do. I don't think I like that very much. But that's the game. I don't have anything else for you. That's it. I beat it. I already did this cutscene. I'm not re-voice acting it. You saw this. Does this game have credits? They didn't show that in the video I looked up. Oh yeah. I know they reused the song for this credit scene, but it's so good I don't care. It's a little funny, they're just reusing stills from the cutscenes. Rune Maru, shout out, master at the pixel art. Say what you will, but these like TV scenes, these like movie scenes are really good for NES. This is incredibly detailed sprite art for the NES. Yeah, still not a fan of that last stage. I still stand by for the fast twitch. You need to choose fast twitch action game or a game where you have to get a perfect run and lab it out and learn every little aspect like Castlevania. That works in Castlevania because you're slow and deliberate. It makes sense. It feels like the two are at odds for me. But shit, man. A lot of people like this game. I don't hate it. See you again. I just think it's not as good as Castlevania. Oh, not even a loop 2, huh? Oh, I thought for sure a loop 2. Anyway, half hours longer than I thought this would take, but not that much more. That's why I didn't go live with it. If you actually stuck around and watched this, thanks. I'm pretty pleased with it. This is a weight off my shoulders, for real. Now I can actually move on to whatever else. Now I can actually say I beat Contra and Ninja Gaiden and all the NES. I mean, there's other hard NES games I haven't beat. I'm probably gonna try Ghosts and Goblins at some point, even though that game's like this but worse. But yeah, see you next time.